extraordinary.
Lasers that one. What a response.
Oh, that's a scorcher.
Obviously, being back in the team is a massive privilege. I have played this Billie Jean King Cup for 6, 7, 8 years now, and every single time I get selected, I relish the opportunity to come out and represent my country, and it means so much to me. And obviously, we had a great run to the semi-finals, but unfortunately didn't go any further. And for me, it was just another situation which reminded me that we can definitely win this competition. And you know, obviously I think we were all pretty devastated after the last one, but it's a great place to be. You know, losing in the semi-finals is an achievement in itself, and hopefully in the coming years I've made it a goal of mine to definitely win the tournament. So hopefully we'll keep going, and this is the first stepping stone into that. And yeah, we just got to go out and enjoy the moment and have fun out there.
Oh, it's in!
I'm super excited to be back with the girls. I think it's a really good team. I always say team events are my favourite events. It's, you know, the team environment I thrive in. So yeah, I'm excited to get going.
It's great to be back with the team, with the girls. You know, it's the whole year we play as individuals, and it's a nice change up to be here with a lot of people. And we have a great support team too, and I feel like we really bounce the vibes off each other.
Yeah, no, it feels really good. It's been a few years, I think, since I was in it last time, and last year was really tough for me, and it was one of my goals to get back into this team. So I'm a late addition, but I'm happy that I am an addition, and hopefully, yeah, I can play my part and help the girls to a win this week.
I'm really proud. It means a lot to be part of this team and to represent my country. So to have, you know, done what I've done in the last 12 months, been consistently playing really well and getting some great results. It's nice to have earned my place to be back in this team, and yeah, can't wait to get started.
Brilliant from Nicholls, and Britain break again. It is a third breaker serve in a row.
Yeah, she gave me a phone call during Indian Wells, and yeah, said that she wanted me to be a part of the team, and yeah, obviously it was an easy yes.
Yeah, I think last year was interesting for me, obviously going in with probably one of my highest rankings yet. Never played a full clay court swing, only played a couple matches, and actually never played a WTA clay court match before that tie. And obviously for me going into it, it was an interesting situation, and I felt a little bit underprepared. You know, I would have liked to have been even more so, but you know, even getting a win there for me was one of the biggest moments, because it showed me what I could do on a clay court, and it gave me a bit of belief going into the clay court swing that, you know, I've got an opportunity to really pick up a lot of match wins there.
Dealt with supremely well.
Yeah, I mean, what an incredible tie. Emma did, you know, so well. She played some of the best tennis I've seen her play, and yeah, it was great all week. I think we really, you know, had a lot of momentum throughout the couple of days, and we kind of used that into the finals. And yeah, what a great achievement to beat France away on clay. So yeah, not something that any of us ever expected, but anything's possible in this tournament.
A performance of true grit, and she was 2 points away from losing it, but she found her way back from the cliff edge.
Definitely, I mean, you know, Boulter and Raders, that tie played amazing, and you know, they put us on the map and gave us that chance for the finals. And again, in the finals, I think we were very strong and we're a bit unlucky in the end in the semi-finals. And like I said, I think we really want to be back there in Shenzhen this year, and we'll do our very best to be there. And yeah, very excited to get going.
Oh, it's stunning from Harriet Dart. A glorious forehand topspin running pass.
Yeah, I learned kind of just how, you know, obviously the players have their own routines and stuff they like to do, so it's kind of, you know, obviously I didn't play, so I was kind of warming everyone up and just adapting and trying to adapt to each player and just give them, you know, make it the best environment for them, you know, before they walk out onto court.
I just had a great time. You know, Mexico was during COVID, so that was very different actually. There was no crowds, it was at NTC. So I feel like I kind of got two first Billie Jean King Cup ties in that one, and then the one against Mexico. You know, I was disappointed with how my match went in Mexico, but it just showed me that, you know, these team environments, if you sometimes have a bad day, other people can step up the next day. And that's what I want to do for these girls this week. If anything goes wrong, whether it's in the match, off court, you know, we're all here for each other, and we can all help each other, and that's what it is to be part of the team.
Yeah, obviously having an injury is always going to be brutal coming back. I think for some reason every time I seem to get an injury, it seems to be one of the more serious ones rather than the more one-weekers, which is unfortunate for me. But at the same time, I think it just reminds me of the perspective of being out there and being lucky enough to be on the court and never taking that for granted. You know, those people who haven't spent time away from the sport sometimes forget what it's like to miss a few weeks here and there. And I've been one of those players that unfortunately, but fortunately, has got that perspective of enjoying every minute on the tennis court. So yeah, it's been tough. It's been an injury that I've managed for a good few weeks. Obviously, coming back Indian Wells, Miami, I could have easily taken a bit more time, but I really didn't want to. I wanted to go and play and try and keep a little bit of momentum from the start of the year in Australia, where I felt I was playing some of my best tennis, and I'm just happy to be back out there. So yeah, obviously I'm very cautious of keeping that in a good way, and it's something that I'm still managing. I'm still working hard to keep the recovery going, and I'm sure it's going to be great. So yeah, I'm in a place ready to play some matches, so I'm happy to be back out there.
Yeah, I've been out a few times, I'm sure everyone knows. You know, that was my 4th operation, and I did my ankle again. But this time was obviously a lot longer, and I really felt missing a grass court season, so I can't wait to, you know, have a very relaxed perspective going into the next grass court season, because I'm just going to be happy to be there first and foremost, and then the tennis will come after that. You know, it took a lot of strength to come back, and yeah, my 4th operation, it's tough. It's one of those things where I didn't know whether I was going to get through it at that time, and I relied on the people around me to keep pushing me. But also, you know, there's something inside me which wants to keep playing and wants to push through the tough times that I've been through. And I was just trying to get back on court, and that's what kept me going, you know, during that time. Yeah, a lot of blood, sweat and tears, but we're back, and hopefully that's the last time I have to do that.
To be honest, just another team event. Like I absolutely love it. I thrive in those conditions, you know, and supporting everyone, and yeah, the loud atmosphere, and obviously it's just totally different to a normal tournament. So yeah, I'm excited to get going with the girls. I think we've all got a really good bunch. We'll get on really well. So yeah, I think we're all going to have a good time.
Yeah, the depth in the team is getting better every single year, and we've got some really established players that have probably been here for quite some time, and also the ones that are new and kicking through. It's so great to see Sonay, you know, being picked for her first tie. It's what she deserves, and you can see in her ranking it reflects how well she's been doing this season. And
that's the win of Sonay Kartal's career.
She's such a great player, and she seems like a lovely person too. And you know, I didn't probably know her that well before Billie Jean King Cup, so you know, this is actually a nice opportunity for me to get to know her. And yeah, it's been super fun, and so far, you know, we've got a long way to go, and you know, matches obviously start soon, but yeah, it's been nice to see her in the team, and also seeing Liv have an incredible week in Indian Wells. She's been you know, building a lot of momentum herself, and seeing her do well there, you know, it really inspired me to get out and play some doubles. So yeah, it's nice to see her doing well. She's also a great person, so having her on the team is always an asset.
I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. We were discussing whether it was good or bad, you know, playing on the first day or the second and third day like we are. But we've got tough competitors in both Germany and Netherlands. It'll be good to watch them on that Thursday and see what they bring to the court, you know, see who plays and hopefully learn a little bit before we step on court. But yeah, we'll just bring a good team vibe, support each other the best we can, and hopefully get the win.
Well, firstly, the format is obviously different. It kind of feels a bit like we could be back in the zone that we got out of after a lot of years. And obviously it's a very difficult task to beat two really good, strong teams. But on the other hand, we have a really strong team, and I'm very confident in that. And yeah, I think, we take it day by day and we focus on ourselves and giving ourselves the best chance, and I think then good things can happen.
Oh, that is the rally of the match.
I think it's a big dream. Playing for your country is something that I don't think people should take lightly. So yeah, if it does happen, I'll be super proud, and hopefully I can get the dream debut. I do know about the colour holder stuff, yeah. I think Rada's got hers, I think it was when in Prague, I think. So yeah, I remember seeing that. I think it's, it's special for every player. It's a special number, so fingers crossed I can get a dream debut. I would like to say I would get that tattoo somewhere. I don't know where, but I would get it. Subscribe here.
And watch another video here.